Charlie. Would that be politically incorrect? Just put it on the back burner, save it for later, it doesn't matter. I tell you what, I'm starting to get older and I'm starting to realize that people piss me off. Well, more to the cause, these modern day tree-hugging hippie parents piss me off. I'm eating lunch the other day and I see this kid just screaming at the top of his lungs, bouncing around going, "Ah!" Well, I look at the mom and she sees that I'm disgusted and she goes, "You know what? Leave him be, he's just expressing himself." I rolled my eyes at the woman, she goes, "You don't understand, he's got ADD. My first thought is you got an HAND that needs to go across this ASS, right, NOW. I can spell too. It's bothering me that people can't even control their kids at McDonald's anymore, for Christ's sake. I tell you what, back in my day, my parents used to whoop my ass, and that actually existed back in my day. I still have the mark to prove it. Okay, so the mark was from a little while ago. Actually, I was a really bad boy. I had a friend of mine complain about some feminine itching. I said, "Let me take a look." She goes, "No." I said, "Let me take a look." She goes, "I'm not going to let you prod around down there." Well, after about 20 minutes of me telling her to let me take a look, she finally drops her drawers and I go, "Well, this is easy. You got a little bit of dehydration and a slight fungal infection. Get some Monostat 7 and drink plenty of water. You'll be fine in no time." She goes, "Wow, are you a gynecologist?" I says, "No, but I did stay at Holiday Inn Express last night." I'm guessing I'll probably get a call from the medical board here real shortly. I had a call not too long ago. I woke up and I hear the phone ringing, and guess who answers? Or guess who I pick up the phone to? It's this guy calling me and says, "Hello, would you like to try our business opportunity? We'd just like to ask you a few questions right here, right quick. First thing I'm going to tell you is my name is John Anderson." I says, "Bullshit, Ahmed, what's your real name?" Well, anyway, he didn't tell me his real name, so I went on and he goes, "Well, I want you to do is send me $500 and you can work from home." I says, "I'm not sending you $500. You got a web address or something like that?" He says, "Well," and I couldn't quite make it out. It sounded something like www.ahmedmakebomb.com. And I asked him, "Was that 1K or 2? He goes, "No, you probably misunderstand me. Do you have email address?" I says, "Yes, I've got an email address." He goes, "Can I have your email address?" I says, "Yeah, it's BillyBobHatesForeigners@NRA.com. And I gotta tell you, Bo, my Rottweiler's really getting hungry." Well, he hung up anyway. So after that, does anybody in here have a dog lover? Yeah. Good, at least there's one. The rest of you are all a bunch of cat lovers and I hate you. But I got 3 dogs. Well, I'm not gonna lie, my mom's got 3 dogs, I just sleep in the kennel with them. The oldest one, he's a 15-year-old lab mutt. The second oldest one, well, the second one is a 2-year-old Akita mutt. And the third one is a full-blooded Chihuahua, and I think she's one of Paris Hilton's throwaways. That's why we've got her. The first one makes the worst guard dog in the world. Most dogs, when they see a stranger, the first thing they do is bark or growl. My dog goes into an asthma attack. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a great defense there, great." Now he's like, "Oh no, that dog needs an inhaler, don't rob the place." The second one is an Akita mutt, and he's always really curious. He's got that look on his face like it's my fault. We're doing a bathroom remodel, and he starts walking up to there. We've got the whole floor tore down to the trusses. Nothing there. He walks up to it and then backs away slowly like, "I am not getting blamed for this bullshit." And the third one is absolutely infatuated with my cat. I swear to God, this dog loves the cat, the Chihuahua. I'm sitting there at about 3 o'clock in the morning watching porn or whatever comes on at that time. I didn't really pay attention. And next thing I know, I hear this horrible noise in the background, this I go back there and the Chihuahua is chewing on the cat. I said, "That is not a squeak toy." And I swear to God, she looked at me like she was thinking, but it made noise. It scared the hell out of the lab because he was back there sucking on an inhaler. Everybody have that group of friends? Everybody knows that in every group of friends, you got that one friend that they don't even know why we're there. My group was blessed with 2. You got the one that makes about as much sense as a Liz Phair song, and let me tell you why. We're at a college party. Meanwhile, he never went to college. He just happened to be at the parties. Well, the cops bust the party. He takes off running, and of course they catch him. And he tries to tell the cops his name's something different, but I'm sure the Kewanee Police Department had seen Joe Dirt when they gave him the name Gert B. Frobe. Well, after that, he stands there and it looks like he's pissing himself because he's got 2 beer bottles pointed directly at his crotch. Well, that didn't work so well. And at the same time, I got another friend that has that story that goes on forever, kind of like my stand-up comedy here. And he's always got that story that has to outdo yours. You could be like, well, I just saw some beautiful wildlife. He goes, you know what, I just roped a crop duster. No, you didn't. Well, anyway, the stories get progressively worse. He's like, well, when I roped the crop duster, I climbed up the rope, and I got in the plane, and then I cut the rope and flew to China and saved the day. And then I realized Mom was cooking dinner, so I went home. It was delicious. No, it wasn't. Shut up. But that's my time. I've got to go. Thank you very much.